in the fencing. Good morning. I didn't expect to find you here. What are you doing up here so early? I could ask the same thing, Hichan. What are you doing up so early? I didn't expect to find you here. I asked you first. You're right. Wahahaha. You sound just like Shichan. No, I don't. I say in the least convincing manner possible. Luckily, Misha doesn't notice that. What a bad actor I am. Are you looking forward to tonight? Of course, Shichan. I don't like celebrations, or maybe not as much as Shichan does, but Tanabata stands always have interesting things to buy and all kinds of seasonal food, and I get to wear a yukata. Her choice of words is a little strange. It sounds like she's saying that she doesn't like celebrations, but likes doing everything involved with them. I don't know if it's worth pursuing, though, and it could be just that I just misunderstood. What about you, Hichan? I am, or else I'd just stay home, wouldn't I? That's a logical step. Ah, Hichan, you're not that logical. So, that's really surprising. Okay, though. I was just making sure, because you didn't look like you were having a lot of fun last time. Me and Chichan were a little worried because of that. Hey, I had fun. I guess I ended up appreciating it more than I expected to. Really, Hichan? Wahaha, what part of it? Tell me. Well, there were fireworks out there, and they were really nice. I think you slept through them. Aw, I always fall asleep early. But I won't sleep through them this time. I'll definitely stay awake. I don't think they have fireworks during Tanabata. It's different mood entirely. Maybe you can get Shizune to petition them to have them, though, and to move the fireworks to an earlier time. Ha 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 ha! Maybe I will. That's a great idea, Hichan. No, it's not. Don't do that. I wasn't being serious. Although, maybe it would annoy Shizune. Wahaha! You make it sound like you would like that, Hichan. Hichan, do you like Shichan? I can't say yes or no. It's sitting down like I am. I can't even smoothly leave. Don't be silly. The one I like is you. Ah ha ha! Really, Hichan? No, you're kidding, right? You must like Shichan more. Misha, you jumped to conclusions too much. But you almost called her Shichan. So, I'm right? It's because you call her Shichan all the time. It got stuck in my head. Osmosing language is common, you know. Besides, it's a little slip-up. And by your logic, you should like her more than me. And, are you making fun of me or something? Wahahaha. Maybe. I'm hungry. Did you eat breakfast, Hichan? No, just medicine. Misha pulls her finger lazily in the air, keeping her hand busy as she thinks. We should eat something, then. Do you think they will be serving breakfast today? That's really the kind of thing a member of the student council should know. I can't say that, though. I'm on the student council and I don't know. Doesn't seem like anyone was working in the kitchen when I entered the building, but I don't know for sure. Hey, Hichan, have you ever heard about those vending machines that you get food from, like burgers, soup, and even pizza? Oh, that sounds great. Wouldn't it be great if we had some of those at our school? I don't know. I always thought those machines were kind of weird. Imagine how cool it would be if we had machines like that at our school, Hichan. It would almost be like magic, wouldn't it? I want a burger so bad right now. Hot food coming out of a vending machine. That's so amazing. I wish I could never imagine that. Seeing one of those machines would be like a dream. We don't have machines like that in this whole town, though. It's too early to even go into town. I won't be able to eat breakfast, Hichan. That's the most important meal of the day. Everyone says so. I want to eat. You're really silly. If it bothers you so much, I'll buy you a soda. Misha puffs out her cheeks and puts on her serious face. Hichan, a soda is not breakfast. It's like water. It's not like water. It's a liquid. Water isn't food. Liquid can be food. Now who sounds like Shizune, Misha? I want to say it. Even her tone reminds me of Shizune's unblinking, matter-of-fact way of stating the ridiculous. If I did say that, though, I would be the one who sounds like Shizune again. It's terrible. Her competitiveness is really rubbing off on me. Let's look for something to eat, then. Okay, ah ha 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 ha. Predictably, our search for food in an empty school building this early in the morning leads only to failure. Misha decides to go off on her own after we both decide to give up for now, vowing to eat breakfast even though by now it's closer to time for brunch. I go back to my dorm. The following hours tick by slowly, and I pass the time by catching up on my reading. Some of these books I haven't touched since I was in the hospital. Thinking back on it, it wasn't that long ago, even though definitely feels like it was. A free day, and I can't think of anything to do. I take a short nap, and as I change for the second time today, I realized I never actually confirmed with Shizune or Misha when and where we would meet up. I guess that eventually they would come looking for me, but I would look pretty stupid if it came to that. It's already evening, so I should at least try to make an effort to find them first. Even though the grounds aren't exactly flooded with people, it should be impossible to miss Misha's pink hair, even if they were. It would be a lot I have a lot of difficulty finding them. Finally, I run into them at the front gate, which is the first place I had looked. Hello. Damn. She looks pretty. She attempts to punctuate her normal greeting with a grand little sweep at the end. All she did was add a third drill. Still. Hey Chan, how are you? It's strange seeing them in Yukata, though I've been seeing Yukata in general all night. Shizune's is simple and tasteful, which seems obvious for her in retrospect. After all her grand flourishes and over-the-top behavior, I think she would rather die than dress that part. Dress my eyes as the hidden pin she's wearing a pearl flower that gleams softly in the moonlight. It looks pretty on her, but in a way it also feels out of place, as if it's too elaborate for a high school girl, or maybe just for someone as secretly childish as Shizune. Misha's Yamaku is about as I expected, so it actually fits a little too well. Paired with her bubblegum pink hair, she looks cute, but in her chronistic? I don't know. You two look nice. Thanks, Hichan. Hichan, you're a little late. We were waiting here a while for you. Did you forget the time or the place? Oh well, let's get going, Hichan. Misha dropping the line of discussion saves me what could potentially be a pretty embarrassing thing to own up to, specifically that I've been looking for them for at least an hour. Seeing Shizune and Misha look as so cheerful, it's hard not to want to fall into the atmosphere and enjoy a nice night out. What bothers me is that I'm having trouble reading Shizune's signing tonight. I haven't been to sign language class in almost a week, so I'm not surprised. I guess having lost focus for a while, I'm slipping. It certainly won't be the first time. Hold on, where are we going? Into town? Yes. That doesn't make any sense. We haven't even checked out what's on the grounds, unless you two decided to have fun while I wasn't looking. We're going to come back. We'll be working our way up. Ha ha ha. Either way, Hichan, we have to walk into town, then back up if we want to see everything. So, this way, after we're done, we'll be right by our dorms when we're tired. It works out perfectly. This is admittedly logical. Shizune didn't give me much time to argue anyway, grabbing me by the arm and lightly trying to pull me along. This was a picture I saw, and it is very beautiful. I love the artist who did this. Street illuminated only by the light of the moon and low lanterns tinted with tissue paper put me at ease. Now that we're in town, Shizune moves a bit more slowly in order to see the sights. So I decided to walk more briskly in order to mess with her. But she quickly readjusts her own speed to match, letting out a soundless laugh before quickly signing to Misha with her offhand. What do you want to do first, Hichan? What about some games if there are any? I thought you didn't like games, Hichan. I don't mind. For the second time today, I feel very slim fingers wrapping around mine. It feels like all this time I've been pulled along by Shizune's will. Occasionally it's quite tiring, but I think for the most part I wouldn't say I hate it. It's just the quality of some people to drag others into their lives like a storm. That word fits Shizune sometimes, I think, although I didn't want to tell Misha earlier today. I do like her. Hichan, you're going to win a doll for me too this time, right? You're still thinking about that? Okay, I will. The time passes by faster than I thought it could as we run around trying to do as many frivolous things as possible. Snow cones! Hichan, do you want one? Misha runs towards the stand, not even waiting to hear my answer. They look delicious. I want one too. We'll play rock, paper, scissors to see who can pay for them all. Or we could pay for our own. Hichan, what flavor do you want? The blue one. Blue is not a flavor. I knew that. Ordering something based on color is childish. You're childish. What are you getting? Are you getting strawberry? Ha, that's such a childish flavor. Only children eat strawberry. You should get plain. The most mature flavor of all. I want to know where her personality comes from. I wonder if I would... She looks very serious about this too, which is kind of shocking. If I would think that way, if she hadn't been the first student I ended up having a conversation with on my first day here, it's entirely possible that I'd have missed the parts of her that kept drawing me in. If I didn't know that she could hear me and that she was so competitive and so focused on getting me to join the student council, so alternatively playful and sharp. Without these constant new facets to keep me interested in her, would I have grown to like her so much? It's likely that I'm overthinking it. Aren't you going to make a wish? Hichan never makes wishes, Hichan. Oh really? Not even on New Year's? Why is that? She soon tenses her fingers, smiles, but won't answer. It's a secret. I know! Hichan, do you want me to tell you? Yes. She soon alternates between as many forceful irritations of no she can think of. Wahaha, I'll tell you later, okay? Actually, I feel tired. I think I'm going to go to bed early. Really? It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Time flies when you're having fun. But it has, Hichan. Maybe I can visit Yuko first, then go back, or I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. Have fun without me, okay? We're going to go back to the school soon anyway, Misha. Misha doesn't want to hear it and leaves anyway. She soon starts to wonder why, just as soon as I do. But while I keep it in my head, she signs, seemingly wanting to discuss the possible reasons. After we're both done seeing all there is to see, I check the time and find that it is pretty late. My energy is starting to wear off. It's a miracle that I managed to have even this much, too. Even Shizune is starting to look a bit tired. We make our way back to the grounds. Shizune seems disappointed when she sees the school building lit up and teeming with students. Something wrong? I wanted to go up to the roof, but I didn't know. There are too many people. I'm tired, so it might be for the best. There are probably couples on the roof since it's that kind of holiday. Then again, I wouldn't know. Is that how it really is? I'd never really been to any festivals before coming here. I'm disappointed. I thought you said you wanted to see what the school was doing last. Like saving the best for last. Now you're telling me you don't want to? Not even a little? I thought you would have more energy. I don't feel tired. This seems to spark her competitive spirit, and Shizune immediately perks up, although it's then that I realize I didn't have anywhere in mind to take her. I don't feel like going to the main building itself. Fortunately, the area behind the school is both deserted and impressive looking today. I've never appreciated how sprawling and well kept it was until seeing it at night. It almost seems to go on forever in the moonlight. It's very pretty, even though it's just a field. I thought earlier that she was too immature to pull off the old-fashioned clothes she's wearing tonight, but right now, she is quite beautiful in them. It makes me think back to that day, the other festival, when I went to with her. She had looked the same way then. I want to tell her that I like her, decisively, in one go. But even thinking about it is just so awkward. And the more I like her, the more awkward and afraid I am of telling her how I feel. Even now, when I could do so if I wanted to without having to go through another person. Not to mention that what if what happened last time happens again? If it does, I might not get off so easily with a months-long hospital stay. I don't want to even think about it. I try to shove the thoughts out of my mind any way possible. I try to dismiss them as unlikely fears. Still, The first time I had seen all my pills, I imagined them cascading before me, enough of them to choke me. I still think about it from time to time. I can't say that it's not a legitimate concern. Times like these are nice enough that I can forget, though. My favorite thing about the school is that it's on top of a mountain. I love this picture. Is it because it's that much closer to the sky? Yes. I like it too, but more because of the fresh air. You're so competitive, too competitive. If a whale bit you, you would bite it back. That makes her laugh and she winks. Would that be so bad? Her smile is contagious. Yes. It's true. I'm a little. But if I can make people happy, I'm not entirely terrible, am I? Then it's okay. I have many examples in my defense. Maybe even this moment is kind of a game to her. That's right. This is a romantic moment. I don't know if such a chance might come again, and I feel compelled to say something awkward and stupid. If I think about it too much, I doubt my hands will listen to me. Do you want to be my girlfriend? You idiot. I hope that I signed it properly. I feel nervous as if I want to break into a run. Yeah, I'm rooted to this spot. I couldn't hear a thing just minutes ago, and now I'm picking up every little ambient noise. I really am nervous. I wonder if it shows. Before, hours passed like seconds. Now the seconds pass like eons. Then I see Shizune's hand moving unsteadily before her, fumbling over each other, stopping halfway through each gesture. It's like she said, sign language gives you an opportunity to think your words through, and she is trying very hard to do that right now. A situation that she doesn't know how to respond to. It must be unthinkable. As stoic as Shizune tries to be, she can't hide her reddening cheeks, and she's very cute and feminine like this. It puts me at ease to know she is as nervous as I am. The thought of it is yet another way in which I found myself competing with her. Okay. That's a simple reply, but as soon as I think that, Shizune takes a step forward and embraces me. An unsure and careful embrace, as if I were made of eggshell, as if she doesn't know how to hug someone. Although, to be honest, it's not a subject I'm familiar with either. Her yukata is cool and silky under my fingers, but I can also feel Shizune's warmth. In the end, she thought this was the best possible gesture to show how she felt. Yeah! Act 3, bitches! Slay of Hand. It's not even a picture of them together. It's Misha and Shizune. The following days pass uneventfully, and with surprisingly quickness. I find renewed motivation to learn sign language. It seems that I have a knack for learning sign, so it would be a waste not to do it. And falling behind would be even more unacceptable. Summer break is coming up. Even though I figured that student council work would see a drop-off proportionate to